I think I am inspired by the accomplishments of the people around me. And when I see how diligent and how brilliant, really, and how hardworking many of the women I know are, that inspires me. And some of those women were here today. I look around this room and I see really accomplished women who have been my friends and have been my mentors for years, and they inspire me. The book that I read, and I must have read it in the 70s, is a book by a woman by the name of Betty Harrigan, and it's called Games Your Mother Never Taught You. And it's an interesting book. It was written for women who wanted to get ahead or to make their mark in the corporate world, and it really had two themes. It suggested that women had to be ready to be working with men who use sports analogies all the time, or working with men who use military analogies all the time. And it talks about the world of work in those analogies. It's a fascinating book, and even though it's now 30-some years old, I have a copy of it, which I flip through once in a while because it has never gone stale for me. The other book that I think is really worth reading is Good to Great, and I mentioned it in my remarks today, but Good to Great is a book that needs to be almost a handbook of executives. One person who has contributed the most to my success, other than myself, was probably my grade 11 English teacher, whose name is Jean Shaw. And Jean Shaw took me under her wing and really coached me on my education and on career choices. And she set me on a path that has been a very good path. What I would like to tell young women of influence is that anything is possible in your career. Anything is possible. It's not going to be easy, but it's possible. And the part that will be hard will be, you'll work hard, and you'll have to be dedicated. You'll have to give your work and your choice of career time. You'll have to be patient. It doesn't happen overnight. If you have children, you'll have to find a way to balance having family life and a career, and that can be challenging. But all of this is possible. It is absolutely possible, and it's even more possible for you than it was for me.